Hi Sagittarius, this is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your middle of May 2019 reading. So it's from like the middle of May, like the 15th, say, till what, the 30th? Or was it 31? I've never remembered that rhyme. But anyway, so from the middle of May, and oops, I'm gonna get right to that soon, but I just wanted to reach out and say, hey, how you doing? If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in and seeing me. Oops, if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a whole lot. So this is, again, not going to resonate with everybody, but if it does, could you please give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, write me a comment? I'd love to hear from you. So this is for the middle of May. Sagittarius. All right. What can I tell about my Sagittarius? My Saggies. Okay, well, we're going to keep that. That's going to be your energy for right now is the Justice. Okay, let's see. Okay, so you start off with your energy for this mid-month is Justice. And this is like, that's for you to take the time to look at a situation that you may be getting into or that you have been in or you want to get in with using logic. You don't want to use your emotions, you want to use your logic. This is just a lot of logic and like looking at it without any emotions being used, okay? Oh, and then we got the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is in, whoopsie. Nine of Swords came out, and this is in your present. The Nine of Swords came out in reverse, and in the reverse, the Nine of Swords is like, you're feeling a little fear. You're feeling a little bit nervous about something. Your objectivity is just a little askew, okay? And that could actually probably go back to the whole looking back at your situation using logic instead of emotions. So that actually connects kind of with that, because you want to use logic, not emotions, because something is causing you to feel a little bit like a little scared and your objectivity is just a little bit messed up. Okay? Then you got the Hierophant. He's in the reverse also, and he's like your desires. And the Hierophant in the reverse, he kind of says to you, all right, well, let's go another way. Let's do something different. Like, let's actually branch out and see what else there is. He feels rebellious, and he just wants to go a different way. So I'm wondering if this isn't something with you. We're always doing everything right. You're always on the straight and narrow. You didn't want to buck the waves. You didn't want to cause anybody any, issue. So you just kind of did what you were told to do, or were expected to do. It's like not being put upon you. Yeah, you did. Maybe you're getting tired of being should upon. You should do it this way. No, you should do it that way. Maybe you're tired of that. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's very possible that that's what it is. So you decided to, maybe go a different route, okay? Because then we have this Knight of Swords. And this is a really quick energy of using mental activities. It's very cerebral, I guess I'm saying. So you're like a quick thinker, and this guy is moving in, and he's changing something. And he's probably, and I think it's like, he's changing it for the best, all right? So when you have a feeling of this energy, it's a much needed change. Something you're doing, it's needed. It must needed. You needed to just like shake off the dust and do something different. It's quick. I mean, it's very quick, and it could be like, maybe a little system shocker, but it's actually something that's very necessary, and it feels good in the moment. I mean, you wanted to do this because something was getting to you. You were having a little bit of fear, and your objectivity was messed up. You wanted to do something different. Maybe, put a little bit of rebellion out there. Nothing horrible, just, And then so you got this quick energy of change going on. And then this Five of Swords energy, he's in your opposing area. So what opposes you? And this is almost like you want to win regardless, okay? Regardless of what it costs you or somebody else, you want to win. So maybe you're trying to you're trying to maybe draw that line. You're drawing a line, or you're going out there and saying, I want this. And then this messes this up and this up and this up. And so it might not be the best thing to go at it like that, because it might be too strong. If this is so different than your normal Saggy energies, this might be a little bit too much for people sometimes, because sometimes they just like you the way you are and you stay that way, but you can't. You have to be happy. But this might just be a little bit too much. So if you are doing something where you're kind of bucking the whole system, and you're not, and like I said, I don't know if this is in work. I don't know if I think this is personal though. This might be in your households, and I'm thinking family, something going on in your family. And again, families have disruption. We got a lot of it, but this might just be a little bit too much happening all at one time. Okay, there's a little bit too much energy right there. And like I said, this is, again, you might need to look over at it. Maybe you were already doing that. You're kind of saying, okay, well, maybe I just want to think about this a little bit too much more and get the emotions I'm feeling about it out of it. All right? Because then we have the judgment. All right? And the judgment is, I made it sound so horrible, didn't it? The judgment. No. Okay? The judgment is you're assessing yourself. This is like self-assessment. But it's also reaping what you sowed, or, it could be somebody else doing that, but, where somebody else is judging you. And that's possible, but it really depends on how you feel about it, but it's actually a self-assessment. And you putting out some, like, karmic energies to make sure that whatever you're doing, whatever change that you are going to do here, that you're not causing anybody any, it's just bad feelings or hurting anybody. You don't want to go down like that. Because if you're going to do a change, and you're good, you're allowed to make change. You are absolutely allowed to change. But you want to just make sure you're not, like, hurting anybody in the process. Okay, is there anything else I could tell the Saggies for mid-May? Anything else I could tell my Saggies for mid-May? Anything else? We got anything else? Do my telly. Nope. Okay. All right. All right, we got the Knight of Cups popped up, and this is, he's like more heart over head. Okay, so he's romantic, and so this might be a new romantic interest coming into you, or this could be somebody that you're interested in, or just the feelings of that. So there might be a possible love interest coming your way, because he's a messenger, all right? So he's just going to, possibly, it might be the changes that you are making in yourself, for yourself, might be causing you to feel a little bit better about yourself, all right? So maybe you were tread upon. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I don't know your life, I don't know what's going on, but I'm thinking if you were, like, not feeling so good because you were put upon so much that you needed to make a change, that maybe this is like you appreciating and loving you more because you're feeling better about yourself. All right, and that's always a good thing, right? Because then we had the Hangman dude, and he popped up, and he's just like looking in a different perspective of things. All right, so he's like saying, okay, well, looking good, but can I look at it another way? So maybe, even though you're feeling good about yourself, which is awesome, but you might want to look at it in a different way. Or were you looking at it in a different way, and then you were feeling good about yourself? So actually, either way, it could be very workable. All right, so it seems good. It seems like it feels good. It actually, there's a good feeling to it. You are not going to be who everybody else wants you to be all the time. You are a person, and you want to do what you want to do sometimes, and that's cool. Because then the last card I got was the Fool. And he is totally just taking on his, he's just doing it. He's going haphazardly. finding a new route. So I guess it's very possible that you're going to build from here. You know, again, I don't think you're like, you know, you're not deciding to get like full body tattoos and all kinds of piercing and get those horny things that you ever see those people with. You're not doing that. But I think you are just stop not being pushed or put upon so much, because you are a very generous soul, because, you know, you're always a people pleaser type person. You know, the way Sagittarius usually are, just they want to be happy and they want to be friendly and they just want, you know, to take everybody in and say, hey, but, you know, maybe sometimes it's just a little bit much. So I'm thinking that, you know, you started out, you were feeling a little scared, but because I think you just were not sure how it was going to work. You know, but your energy was definitely going to be, you know, let's use my mind. And where you did all this and you had a little bit of rebellion going on and, you know, the fast change of things. All right. And then I think you looked at it and said, I don't want to be the win at all cost guy. Probably. Maybe you are, but, you know, maybe that's not the way you wanted to be. You self-assessed, and then what comes out is a possible new relationship, love, or just a new self-love. I could put it that way. And then maybe you're going to continue on this little journey. All right. So if it resonated with you, if this makes any sense, please give me a like, a share, a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I should be seeing you June, right? June. I'll be seeing you in June. Have a great rest of your May. Thank you.